Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we're going to be talking about our critics. But before we get into this topic, I want to share a story with you guys that I experienced in high school.
Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah.
So, one day the teacher came into the classroom and she said that everybody was going to be assigned a presentation, and I was actually excited for this because this is something I wanted to do so that I could overcome my fear and overcome this part of my anxiety at the time, because I wanted to be able to talk, because my dream is to motivate people and to help people like I'm doing right now on YouTube. So I was like, yeah, this is a good chance for me to break that barrier, to just, pass through it and talk in front of people. Yeah. The day the presentation came and I had my notes in my hand and everything, and I got up in front of the classroom, I started to shake. I started to get really, really red, and then I would either stutter or no words whatsoever would come out. I couldn't talk. I was too nervous. The anxiety took over me and I just couldn't. So thank God, at that moment, that embarrassing moment, the bell rang. It was a blessing. So the teacher told me that me and a couple other girls in my class have to follow her in order for us to go and present to her privately, because she has to get the grades down on that day. Like, she can't wait another day. So I was like, okay, it's better than presenting in front of the whole entire class. So we went with the teacher, and I still presented the same way I presented in front of my class. I was nervous, I couldn't talk, I started to shake, my face turned red. So my teacher told me, it's okay, Muhammad, you're excused this time because it's the first presentation, so it's okay. So I took a step back, and then a girl was gonna go and present, right? And this girl looked at me. And then she's like, Muhammad, let me show you how it's done. And she didn't say it. Okay. She didn't say it in a way where it's like, okay, let me show you how it's done so I can help you, like take notes, like learn from me. No, it's like, let me show you how it's done, you idiot, because you don't know how to present in front of the class, Muhammad. So let me show you how I can present in front of the class and how much better I am than you. That's what that meant, and that's what she meant. And I was just like, go ahead. Like I can care less how you present in front of the class. I really don't care. I knew that I didn't have to worry about her. The only thing I had to worry about was myself and how I wanted to get to this goal that I'm doing, this motivating thing, and how I have to break that point of speaking in front of people, like break that barrier. So a few days pass by, and the teacher comes to the classroom and she says, okay guys, I have another presentation for you guys. I want everybody to present something again. And I was like, you know what, this time I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to do so much better, and I'm going to force myself to do better, and this anxiety thing, nah, I'm going to phase it. It's not going to phase me. I wrote down my notes, I got everything down, and I went up in front of the classroom, and I spoke. I was nervous, but it didn't show. Like, I was shaking a little bit, face maybe turned a little pink, but I was good. I was good. So then I went up to my teacher's desk. And I was thinking, like, okay, yes, I'm gonna know my grade. I can't wait to see my grade, and I'm waiting for her to grade everything. Then the girl that presented after me the first time came up to the teacher's desk, put her hand on her desk, and said, Muhammad cannot get a better grade than I did because she kept looking down at her paper. I couldn't believe my ears. So of course I got mad. And me, as a human, when I get mad, I'm not afraid to speak up for myself, I guess. What I did is that I leaned in and I said, it's none of your business what my grade is. Worry about your own. And she just said, whatever, and then she walked away. And then she started telling people in my class, oh my God, she's so jealous of me and stuff. And I was just like, one of my friends pulled me aside and was just like, just forget about her. So what I learned out of this experience, I learned that nobody's gonna care about my success except for me. I'm the only one that's actually gonna care how successful I get. a lot of people, the critics, they're gonna want to get involved and want to get involved with my success when they see me do better or when they see me reaching to where I want to reach. And that's when they're gonna try to pull me down. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, I'm gonna close my windows. That is too loud. What the heck? And I also realized out of this is that no matter what I do, no matter how good I am with people, no matter what, I'm always gonna have my critics. And with that, I am the only one that lets their words affect me. I'm the only one that lets their words control my actions, where if I decide to give up and become a failure when I give up. Like, for example, if I were to have listened to what she said, and I let it affect the way my emotions are, and I let it control my actions, where I was just like, you know what, it's probably never gonna work out, I'm not gonna work on myself, I wouldn't be able to make this YouTube video. I wouldn't be able to make the YouTube videos that I make. This is something that I was dreaming about since a long time ago, to motivate people, to help people, and if I were to have listened to her, that goal would not be completed. I want to do it because I want to do it, because this is my dream, and it's something that I really, really want to do, and I love doing. Me not succeeding once or not succeeding twice or something doesn't make me a failure. If I keep trying, that's what's going to make me successful. And maybe that's something that you could learn from this story too. That no matter what anybody says, you are the one that is in control of your goals and your dreams, and you are the one that controls your actions. You're the one that's in control of if you want to give up or not. You're going to have your critics. If you're going to let people's words affect you, you lost. I know sometimes they do affect you, they do make you feel bad, but dust them off and work on yourself. Keep striving and keep pushing. Critics don't care about you. Critics care about themselves. They care about where they're gonna get to, and they care that you're not gonna get to where they are. And the way people treat you, the way your critics treat you, doesn't say anything about who you are, but it says everything about who they are. So that's all I have for you guys today. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you already haven't. Just like below, spread positivity, make this world a better place. Hasta la muerte.